Hiya, Jacquie Edwards here. Just wanted to take you on a quick tour around my latest rent-to-rent HMO here in Oxford. So this one is just getting started. I tried to do a video, I think last week or the week before, and I didn't have a very good connection, but now I've got a brand new phone. So hopefully everything works. This is my very first live from my brand new Samsung S8 Plus. It's massive. So anyways, I seem to have a better internet connection this time. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to make it all the way through the house. So I'm just in the entrance right now, so I thought we would turn the camera around and walk in. So now this is a 5-bedroom house. I'll actually show you, there's one bedroom in there. It's an ensuite bedroom, so it kind of has almost its own separate entrance and stuff. And then we come into kind of the main entrance area, so there's some stairs there. See if I can turn some lights on. We've got one shower room here. Now nothing's very clean yet. We haven't cleaned anything or kind of tidied it all up. But we've got one bathroom there with a shower. Again, there's 5 bedrooms, so 5 tenants. And we'll pop in here first. We've got a small kitchen. So we've already kept it quite tidy, but we'll just have our cleaners kind of come in and do a big clean. And then we've got a little dining room sitting area. So we've just ordered some new furniture. So we've got one tenant moving out, I think next week. So we've actually ordered new furniture for her bedroom. So we're just storing it in here for the moment. But then we've got just a little sofa. There's a couple of fridges in here, and then just like a little 2-seater table so that they can just have their breakfast or whatever while they're in here. So a little bit of a back garden. We're going to have to still do a clean of that once we get some more time. So yeah, just a nice small little space, ready for everything. And then upstairs, so I'll show you, we've got one room available. I'm just going to start advertising it today. So pop up the stairs here. And you can see first we've got a bathroom. So this is nothing super exciting. I mean, the tiling's not great. But one of the things we did just do was we popped the shower there. So this was just a bath, but not that many people just take baths nowadays. So we put up the shower curtain and just changed the tap so that it's one of the shower taps. So that way now they've got an option. They can take a bath or they can have just a shower there. So that works quite well. And then popping through, we've got a bedroom. So we've replaced pretty much all the furniture here. I've kept, because that was quite cute, so I kept that. But otherwise, we've got chest of drawers, bedside table, a bed, and again you can see it's a frame bed, so that there's plenty of storage space underneath the bed, so we don't get the divans, we get that. I've got the bed dressed, so this was just some of the bedding that I had in my car, so I could probably fluff up the pillow just to make it look that little bit nicer. And then a wardrobe, and I've got the one with a mirror on it just so that, I don't know, it just makes things a little bit nicer. So that's pretty much the room we've got available. I think all of the rooms are pretty much like this. This one is a bit different. I'll just sit down, have a quick chat here. So this one is a little bit different than a normal just plain HMO or rent-to-rent. It's a plain HMO. In that we've still got some of the old tenants living in it. So normally when we take a property over, it doesn't have any of the old tenants in it. But this one, the landlord was in a bit of a pickle because his old agent went bankrupt. So he had somebody doing rent-to-rent, similar to rent-to-rent with him, that was basically guaranteeing his rent. And last month they basically just took the rent, didn't pay him anything, and said, hey, I'm bankrupt, sorry about your luck. So we took over quite quickly because he just wanted somebody to manage it, help him get the rent. So he's just needed some help. So we took it over with the tenants in here. We're charging kind of a 15% commission basically. So just like a normal letting agent would, until we can just meet all the tenants, figure out what's going on, and just make sure we're happy with everything. And then we'll take it over on a rent-to-rent contract. I've told them probably about March next year. So that just gives us an opportunity to make sure we're happy with everything because, you know, we haven't vetted these tenants. They haven't gone through our referencing, so we don't want to guarantee the rent based on, and, you know, have a chance of them not paying or not being great. So far they've been absolutely lovely. So they've been super, super helpful. And this room was empty when we took over, and another girl is moving out downstairs. So then we'll just have 3 people staying on here. And we'll be able to kind of tidy up all of the rooms and stuff as we go along. So it does tend to work quite nice this way because we start making money from day one instead of with our normal rent-to-rents. When we take them over empty, we spend kind of 2 weeks refurbishing them and then another week or 2 filling them up with tenants. So we usually have kind of 2 to 4 weeks of void right at the very beginning. Whereas this way, we're making money from day one, even though it's only a couple £100 here and there. We did spend a bit on it. So we've painted all the way throughout, so the walls, everything used to be quite bad. Our cleaners are going to come through and do a big clean and then kind of just take over on a bi-monthly, every 2-week basis, fortnightly. So this is our latest property. Again, it's a 5-bedroom HMO in Oxford, already licensed. So everything in Oxford needs to have a license from the council. So it's already got the license. It's got the fire doors. It's got the alarms. It has everything it needs. So most of what it needs is just some love. Our biggest probably issue right now is that it's also got the pay-as-you-go gas and electric meters. So it's just making sure that those stay topped up. We're going to get those changed over. It's basically the most expensive energy there is. And the tenant's rent doesn't include the bills, so it's a bit strange why the old agent would have chosen to put those kind of meters in if he was responsible for the energy charges anyways, just because it's the most expensive way to go. Might be why he went bankrupt, one of the reasons. But anyway, so we'll switch those over to just normal meters and get them onto our kind of commercial energy contracts, just like all of the other properties. But that takes a little bit of time. The Virgin Media, the internet just stopped because, again, it was under the old agent's name. He wasn't paying the bills. So we've got the new internet coming on Friday. So the tenants were without internet for a couple of days. But all in all, it should be pretty easy. We just need to kind of hook it into where the old one was, so it shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, it's just fixing all of those little bits and pieces as we go along, and getting ready to find new tenants for it. So that's quite exciting. We weren't planning on taking on any new ones right now. But again, this one just came along. We had a couple of calls actually from people that their properties were being managed by that other agent. I've looked at a couple. This is the only one that we've taken on. Other people do offer more money, but I offer better service, I think, which is why this guy chose us. This landlord, we actually manage his sister's property around the corner, which used to be managed by that old agent. So she's lucky she got out a bit earlier. And we were already managing her property. So, the other thing is the electric. So we just had our gas engineer come and check the boiler and everything, and get a new gas safety certificate. And we've got our electrician coming on Friday. So I guess they had an electrical fire here not too long ago. And what I remember from the other house that we took over that was managed by that agent, the electrics were an absolute mess and a nightmare. So the first thing I did was schedule in my electrician to come and do kind of a full domestic electric inspection. So we'll get the full 5-year certificate and be able to kind of just fix anything right from the start to make sure that everything is safe electrically. So that's happening on Friday. We don't have the master key system at this property yet. I won't put that in until we take it for sure on a rent-to-rent because it is a bit expensive. So we do need to just organize that and work with the tenants to make sure the electrician can access their bedrooms when he comes. And I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, quite an exciting, almost like a little Christmas present here. So we just took over at the beginning of this month and have had the guys come in and paint, and we're ready to go. So I'm going to go pop this room on spare room now and start advertising it, see if we can find a new housemate here. And it's quite a good location, so it shouldn't take too long, even though this is kind of the slowest time of the year. So I'm thinking by kind of the beginning of January, we should have somebody in here, which would be perfect because the other girl moves out right at the end of December, so we'll have to start advertising that room as well soon. So anyways, thank you for joining me. It was great to see you. If you've got any questions, just let me know. I can pop on. I'll do a couple live videos. Otherwise, have a wonderful day, and I will see you again soon.